Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sasha Sabotage, and this is Alien Isolation, where pesky things like confidence, happiness, and the integrity of the human soul are crushed by the alien. Let's get going. So in my last video, we witnessed Axel's horrible demise at the tail end of an alien. So that was kind of its the first leg of its introduction to us. And now we are still trying to make our way to Sigs and Comms to contact the Torrens. Can't use the security access tuner there. Yeah, so in this area there's definitely a lot of backtracking. You'll notice in the game, pick up revolver ammo, that there'll be certain doors that you won't be able to open until later on when you have the specific tools. So I always like to go ahead and open up this area because I like to imagine that this dead guy down here, you know, he was sneaking, trying to get away from the alien, made some noise, and because he didn't have this exit open, he died. So horrible way to go. So the more doors you have open, the better. Yes, it gives the alien more entrances, but it also gives you more exits, and so you don't have to be like that guy there. So rewire boxes, they're pretty simple. You don't have to use, well, sometimes you do have to use them to disable, for instance, camera systems. Camera systems are, they'll actually have like a security measure attached to them. So it's good to try to deactivate those. And, it works on a point system, which I'll demonstrate later. Alright, go ahead and come up here.
Sorry for the current disruption in services.
Tower link. But yeah, lots of backtracking. Like I said, see, this is a door you need a passcode for. I may have missed it back there, but I don't really think I did, unless it's scribbled on the wall somewhere. This area especially is an area you will come back to. I didn't really notice it my first playthrough. I kind of just, you know, it just didn't register to me that I was backtracking through an area. I mean, some areas, yes, but it didn't really hit me until I started this playthrough. Go into the vents. Oh, it's dark in here. And that was an adventure. So in this particular part, it really doesn't matter how sneaky you are. You're gonna get seen by this woman up here.
Stay back! Shit!
And that, boys and girls, is the Xenomorph mating call.
Over here!
Go ahead and pick up that
Someone's
compound. So they run off. I believe those are the humans that you encounter earlier with Axel that you have to get past, because you know you never kill them or you never see them get killed. So I think it's safe to say that these are the same humans. And now we acquire the access tuner, the most time-consuming thing to get in and out of your inventory. I swear, it takes forever. Not only do you have to pull it out, do the puzzle, and then put it back in, it takes, you know, oh, okay, I finished the puzzle. Now I'm gonna wait 2 seconds to put it back in. And that 2 seconds is an incredible length of time in this game. So we need to find a data cell.
Okay.
Yeah, this chick's a bitch. She's just like, I don't care. Just shoot her. Like, yeah, let's not use our ability as humans to communicate with one another for a common cause to, you know, make sure that she's cool and maybe she can help us. Oh no. Alright, so we're gonna hide behind this wall. You can hide in there, but there's gonna be a guy that comes up. Yep, there he is. So I don't trust the coverage of those sofas, as comfortable as they may look, so we're just gonna sit here. He stands there for a minute. See, these are one of the encounters that are scripted. I've noticed about this particular part of the game, so we're just gonna peek. Okay, he's still looking at us. So like when you're peeking, you know, just in and out. Don't hang your head out there forever, especially when you're trying to peek at the alien, because as you'll see in the tips in the loading screen, the alien has heightened senses and will see you much sooner than anything else. So, okay, he's still, alright, cool, he's gone. So yeah, humans are pretty oblivious. They're pretty easy to get around. Yeah, I've thought about whacking him on the head, but I don't really want to play killing people unless I have to. Alright, so we'll go ahead and access this. I believe there's an air purification thing. So, For anybody who plays Dungeons and Dragons, air purification can be likened to obscuring mist. So if anyone knows the spell obscuring mist, that's pretty much what air purification is. It'll, I believe if you deactivate it, yeah, if you deactivate it or activate it, one of the two. I think it's when you deactivate it. It makes your visibility much, you know, it lessens your visibility, but also lessens the visibility of your enemies. So now this part, they will always shoot at you. It doesn't matter how sneaky you are. I don't know. I don't really look behind me. But I guess if they weren't, you know, they didn't see you, couldn't get that little bit of dialogue where that kind of unnerves you with, you know, oh no, I'm not gonna go down there.
No way. She's got your hack tool.
That's when I first heard that. I'm like, why? Why don't you want to come down here? It looks nice down here.
Too long already.
That's beautiful graphics. See, it's so close by. It's just lurking so near, and I hate it when I walk past the vent. I just hear it open because it has that kind of that noise it makes that freaks me out a bit. So it's like, ugh. So I still nice bloodstain. I still do not think that the alien will just drop out randomly to attack you while you're in this first area. I think we'll go ahead and go in here. From what I remember, I think the vent stretches out beyond there, but I think that this is the only thing that's inside of here. So, I don't like staying in vents too long, so we're just gonna go out this way. There's nothing really down that other way, but anyway, I think, like I said, it has a second leg of its introduction. And the beeping of salvation. How you doing? Save the game. Alright, and I believe this is where we pick up the most useless weapon in the game. It gives you that just enough false sense of security, but enough of that know-how not to use it. Get a key card. I don't think there's really anything else here for now. See, he's like right there, and that's completely unnerving. I just hate this vent because you have to pass under it. I mean, there's no other way around it. I think we're in the clear. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick that up. And look around. See what there is to see. And smoke bomb blueprint. So that's important. Smoke bombs, they're not really that effective on the alien, but they are effective on androids and humans. So it provides you a bit of that cover that you need to escape. Okay. I just opened this. Why did I open this again? Kick that chair. So, this particular guy, I'm not too sure. This could be a human kill, but I can also see it being an alien kill. It kind of looks like he's been shot, but it also kind of looks like he's been speared to death. And there's the flashbang blueprint. It's kind of nice to have. I actually didn't start using any of these tools so much later in the game, so they actually were more effective for me when I really needed them. So try your best to remain stealthed as much as possible and just maneuver around your enemies.
The flight recorder.
So what I really like about this part is that, you know, this is her quest. This is the main objective. This is why she's here. And then she finds it, and it's, you know, it's fucked. So it's like, okay, the game's like, alright, cool, Ripley, you found your main thing. It sucked. Now you have to get off of this spaceship while, you know, being frustrated that you came here for nothing. So, yeah. Speaking of crushing the integrity of the human soul. Now these things, I do not understand the purpose of these things, and now, see, you could just hear the alien running. I guess there's a room right above me a second ago, because it sounded more like he was running and not really hauling ass through the vents. But these, I do not understand the purpose of these, except to be in my way and make me feel, because now that tense music's playing. All right, there's your data cell. I'm gonna use my least favorite tool in this game. I mean, it's cool and all. I like the puzzle aspect, but just like I said, it takes forever.
Let's try this thing out.
And on your way up to where you need to go, it'll give you plenty of opportunities to practice using it. So I'm normally pretty good at getting them down, but unless I'm panicked, when I'm panicked, of course, you know, anyone makes mistakes. So, and now that we have the access tuner, we can go into this room. That way it'd be good to have it open for later. Stupid alien. Alright, so go ahead and search in here. Grab an ID card. And nah, I just won't play that. I think that's something with Ransom, who's... Ransom, if you listen to any of the audio here, Ransom reminds me of Handsome Jack. Like, it may be the same voice actor. Like, every time I listen to Ransom's voice, I'm like, is that you, Jack? Is Sixon just a fancy word for Hyperion? Alright. And alarms! Another mating call for the Xenomorph. Really, almost any noise is a mating call for the Xenomorph. Nice little blood stain. So, yeah, I could definitely see the alien being quite the interior decorator. I mean, especially with their hives, you know? They seem to have, like, a nuance to them. I wonder if different groups of aliens have different looking hives. Just a thought. Okay, go ahead and use this doohickey. So, see, right now, pretty good at it. Later on, don't know. Under stress, it becomes a challenge. So there's nothing really in that terminal except some story stuff. Some of these terminals, it's like, I didn't care about, you know, lockdown protocol. Okay, I get it. But, you know. Grab the scrap. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy finding pieces of the story, and if I have time, which I do have time here, it's just, you know, I want to get this moving. And all aboard the train to fuck that Ville. Do not notice my hand. This is not a human hand. So this part's really cool. It's just how close you were to getting ganked by the alien. It's horrifying, but oddly sensual in a way. You know, a lot like Geiger's work, for sure. It's crazy how tall it is when you see it, you know, because in the movies it's mostly hunkered down. I think he fucks off into the vents, so you don't really have to worry about him until you get upstairs. Okay, toss that aside. Now we're back on the other side here. Start making healthy habits of not walking underneath vents. Because you never know. They'll just pop out of nowhere. And I hear it's war cries. You know, when you're going and playing this game blind, I mean, at least I was, since I knew about the alien and, you know, had that experience as far as the movies are concerned. It just is like, gotta be super cautious. Alright, go ahead and use the access tuner again. And sounds like shit has hit the fan. That sucks for them. Ooh. It's like channel my inner Steve Irwin, like, wow! Here, we see the Xenomorph in its natural habitat, destroying its prey. I'm gonna go see if I can get a closer look. That helped with the fear. Okay, so that's a little different. So for me, last time he just he killed them all and jumped up in the vent, but it kind of sounds like he left one alive. He left that bitch who doesn't understand the dangers of guns. That kind of sucks. Okay, that's a bit nerve-wracking. All right, there he is. So I guess I'm thinking he's gonna just come around this way. So I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, it's definitely nerve-wracking when it does something different. It's cool. It's really it's amazing when it shakes it up a bit for you. So you know, forcing you to take new paths and do new things. And if you can, though, always keep the alien in your line of sight. Where is he at? Oh, okay, all right. That kind of sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna walk. Oh crap! Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh, I am so lucky. Oh, he just gave no fucks about me whatsoever. Oh. Okay, wow. I'm just gonna sit here and yeah, wait for him to do his walking around, because I think he's gonna walk around in front of me and just hopefully he doesn't see me. But yeah, so that's what happens to bitches with guns who are total cunts. So every single one in the world, that's what eventually will happen to them. This kind of sucks because I can't actually hear him. I couldn't hear him go up into the vent. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. So normally I would loot your corpses, but I think that this is it's time for me to go. All right, so let's get kind of freaking out. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so this is panic when you mess up on these multiple times. It just really gets the nerves going. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Got it. Like I said, see, it takes forever to pull it back out or pull it in, and we're safe for now. Yeah, so that was different. Like I said, last time he just killed everybody and he jumped up into the vent, and it was really easy to just get down and get to where he needed to go. But this time he kind of stayed and stuck around. He missed. I don't know how that woman survived. I guess she was hiding the whole time. All right, so now we have made it to Siegs and Comms with the condoms stretched over store mannequins.
Hello? My name's Ripley. Amanda
That's seriously
Ripley.
what they
I need your
look
help.
like.
Please take a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
They are really unnerving because they are in feeling, and you know, it's like with the Wayland models, and especially with Ash and all the other ones, is that, you know, since they mimic human emotion, you expect that kind of behavior from humans. You expect humans to betray you and to hurt you and do things like that. But with these, you know, other synthetics, you know, they don't act human. They just definitely act like robots. So I think that they weren't expecting it as much. I mean, yeah, they're creepy, but you expect that from humans more than you expect that from machines. We'll just go ahead. I think, yeah, go ahead and activate this door. I believe that opens up the door behind us. Go ahead and loot this. Item maxed. I really need to sit down and actually make some stuff. Alright, so nothing else in this room except a locker to hide in, but I have a feeling I will probably use this room later on. Don't pass underneath fence. Keycard required. I bet if I killed one of these robots, I'd get the keycard, but I would also make a whole lot of noise in the process. Coolant maintenance. We'll just go ahead and see what's in here. And am I seeing coolant though? Because it seems like Xenomorphs like warm, humid places. So anything that's like really wet, I kind of get nervous in. It's like, this kind of looks like a place that Xenomorph would really like to hang out. So, yeah, I definitely remember this part from the backtracking. So, because eventually you'll have to open up those emergency vent lids. What's up?
Can I help you?
I need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
Nope, I'm
That is a
good.
restricted
You can
area.
just fuck
It's an
off.
emergency. Don't you realize what's going on?
So this vent right here, this piece of crap is where I died the first time. Right there. I was coming back through here and stealthing like a boss through everything, and I was about to stealth behind that synthetic, and I totally disregarded the drool coming from the vent, and that's how I died. So that was that was really shocking because I was like, what? I don't get this. And so yes, definitely watch out for drool coming from vents because it was a shock. But I would rather be killed by the alien when I don't know rather than be killed by it after it's been hunting me. It's that hunt, it's that adrenaline, it's that, you know, getting caught that really scares me. But if it just comes out of nowhere and kills me, I'm like, oh, well, that was quick. It's like at that point, I don't have to worry about the Xeni getting me because the Xeni already got me. Okay,
Some
so
kind of
pick up the
tracker.
motion tracker.
It's
So I
been
think when it makes you
modified.
use it in this part, it's kind of like, you know, it reminds me of the really nice trailer they did where she's running from the alien and she finds the tracker. Because then you thought, oh, it's right behind you, and you turn around. Yeah, I completely forgot I had like 5 points of health left.
No,
It's like,
no problem.
No, nothing, tra-la-la. I actually need to go back into that room. And access terminal. Tour override, error, yeah. A lot of these terminals would have these error systems on it. I can't, it's kinda...
If you get this,
Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and play that.
communications now.
Why not?
I didn't wake you because I knew you tried.
Alright, so that opens up the door.
Please understand this is our best shot. Someone has got to reestablish communications. We need to make sure the officials back
Go
at home
ahead
know
and
what's
walk up
going
these
on
stairs. Aw, well, isn't this a good soul? I bet he died, though. Alright, well, I think we're gonna call it here. Thank you for watching, and join me for the next part.